It took Della Wright almost 3 decades to report the sexual abuse she suffered as a child. At just 6 years old, she was assaulted and raped by this man, Terry Price. Now he goes by a different name. In fact, Della's abuser has been able to create a new identity for himself 5 times.
To go through the justice system yourself is hard enough, but to know you've gone through all of that, and yes, they may have got some jail time, but when they can come out, they can completely erase any convictions that they had. You just think it's an absolute mockery of the justice system.
Della has been leading a campaign to close the legal loophole that allows convicted sex offenders to get a new identity in order to hide their criminal past.
What is the point of even conducting a safe recruitment check if we don't know who we're checking? You could have somebody marrying a sex offender, not even knowing that they're a sex offender because actually they've changed their name. It undermines every other piece of legislation.
Although it's currently legal for sex offenders to change their name, they must notify the police. Now the government wants to ban name changes for those convicted of sex crimes.
Let me tell you something. I don't care if anyone thinks this is interfering with their human rights. It's time to worry less about the rights of sexual predators and more about the rights of victims.
Labour also want a change in the law, but say we need detail.
What frustrates me is there could have been more detail. She could have been working with me and with other colleagues for years now to try and close this loophole. And it scares me because it's been pushed into the sort of the too difficult drawer for so many years. How many people have actually gone on to exploit vulnerable using this loophole?
Della welcomes the government's pledge, if it works. A survivor turned campaigner, she has lived with the fear her abuser would start a new life and target others. She wants to put a stop to a broken system for good. Becky Cottrell, Sky News, Warwickshire.